back to Everything College. I'm your host, Christina Parker, supporting your college navigation while minimizing debt. I hope that you are subscribed. Please go ahead and give this a like if you find this information to be helpful. If not, go ahead and comment in the comment below on what I can do better. As mentioned in my previous videos, we are doing weekly coffee giveaways. In order to enter, follow the instructions in the description below. You have to follow the instructions to enter. All you have to do is like this video, share it on your social media, be following for Essential College Students, which is also in the description. And last but definitely not least, comment below when you are done, hashtag Essential Students or anything, just letting me know that you're done. So, Blue and Gold Opportunity Plan. So UC's Blue and Gold Opportunity Plan will ensure that you will not have to pay UC system-wide tuition and fees out of your own pocket. This is specifically for those that are California residents, those who are going to UC schools, right, University of California, and those who are pursuing undergraduate degrees, okay? So unfortunately, it's not for our grad students, but if you know someone who's an undergrad, then I encourage you to stay on this video. So, if you are a California resident whose total family income is less than $80K a year, then you qualify for financial aid. So, I want to mention this, right? If you are still a ward of the court, if you were in foster care, this could be kin gap, then you usually will be a deep independent, meaning that your financial aid isn't based off of your parents, your guardians, whoever is going to be based off of you, right? And so for the most part, most people in this age range will not be making over 80K. And if you are in that position, then I definitely encourage you to check out this Blue and Gold Opportunity Program and just apply, because there's no harm in applying. For those that are are dependents of your family, right? Then your financial aid and if you're able to qualify for this is going to be dependent on if your parents make less than that threshold. So really asking your parents, hey, do you make under 80K? Do y'all make under 80K together, in order to see if you meet the qualifications for this. Blue and Gold students with significant financial need can qualify for even more grant aid to help reduce the cost of attending. You will get automatically considered when you submit your FAFSA. The deadline for FAFSA that you have to submit is by March 2nd. The sooner you do it, right, the sooner it's out of your way. It's important for you to do FAFSA as soon as possible for so many different reasons that we're going to be talking about on a different video. But if you haven't already, it opened up in October 1st. So it's already open and available for you to go ahead and fill out your FAFSA. So you might as well just go ahead and do it now while it's on your mind. If you want, you know what, actually, I'll link the FAFSA in my description below for y'all that are out there as well. You're also going to have to do the Cal Grant GPA verification form. So, so those are the two forms. So either your FAFSA or your California Dream Act and your Cal Grant GPA verification. So, yeah. So those are the two things that you're going to need to do in order for you to be eligible for that. So what is covered? So if you're eligible, your system-wide tuition and fees will be fully covered, which is amazing, right? Because tuition and fees take up a huge bulk of what is needed for your college, right? Outside of your housing and food and additional cost. This is going to really support in reducing that financial need, right? And then you're going to be able to supplement that with fundraising or with scholarships or with other things, compared to if you had that additional $20,000 or $15,000 a year in tuition and fees. So By your tuition, it's going to be covered by scholarships or grant money. The plan combines all sorts of scholarship and grant awards you receive, so the federal, state, UC, and private, to go towards the covering of your tuition. Students with greater financial need can qualify for even more grant support to help defray other educational expenses like I was talking about. So that's like books, housing, transportation, and other things like that. Just for anyone who's watching and just to note that you can increase your financial aid package, even if you do not qualify for Blue and Gold at any school. All you got to do is talk to your financial aid center, and you have to submit a couple of additional forms. But just in case you are watching this video out there and you might not be going to UC school, or you might be this doesn't apply to you, I definitely would just reach out to your financial aid center and request additional funds if you need it. You will need to fill out a separate application to qualify for Blue and Gold plan. You receive the benefits of Blue and Gold plan automatically if you qualify, which is really good, right? Instead of it being about merit or do you have these things in order for us to determine if you are in need, it's just simply, do you meet the eligibility of our requirements? If yes, then you will automatically be enrolled into the program. The eligibility requirements, right? Just like I said previously, submitting a FAFSA or California Dream Map application and Cal Grant GPA verification form by March 2nd. It is really, really important for all of y'all that are in high school, for you to make sure that your counselor is submitting what you need for your Cal Grant verification. Specifically, well, just anybody, to be honest. I was in a predicament to where my counselor didn't think I was going to get accepted into a university, so she didn't put in my information for Cal Grant, and I had to go through all the work in order to get my Cal Grant in my undergrad. So I missed out on a lot of cheese because of my counselor. So really being on top of your counselor to make sure that she's putting in the correct documents. You have to be a California resident. In the description that I'm linking, there's going to be a law, AB 520, that you can go look into to kind of tell you what does it mean to be a California resident, but in short, that you have to have at least been here for a year. Demonstrate total family income below 80K, like I said before. Be in your first 4 years as a UC undergraduate. First 2 for transfer students. So previously mentioned, this is also eligible for transfer students as well. Meet other campus basic requirements for UC grant aid. For example, be enrolled at least half-time during the academic year, meet campus academic progress standards, not be in default on student loans, and etc. So if you're someone who you feel like you might qualify for this, I definitely encourage you to not only check out the resources in the description to further determine if you qualify, but also going through the steps early on to make sure that you have everything that's needed in order for you to submit your application to qualify for the Blue and Gold Opportunity Plan. Now, I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of different resources that are out there, not only for undergraduates, but also for graduate students. So if that is something that interests you, in addition to those that are also in community college too, definitely not going to forget about y'all. If you're interested in that, I definitely would encourage you to hit that subscribe button. Go ahead, give us a thumbs up if you found this information to be helpful. If not, go ahead and comment below what I can do to do better. And like always, I hope that you stay studious and safe.